Hey guys, it's Jake, and welcome to the channel where I share travel videos, tips, and recommendations. I'm taking a break from posting stuff from my trip to Asia because I got some new equipment that I wanted to test out. Plus, I recently went to Kansas City and wanted to share with you our journey to find the best place for barbecue. Before our trip, we were looking at different barbecue restaurants, and there were places that had anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 positive reviews, so it was hard to know which place was truly the best. So that's where we set out to figure that out. If you like barbecue, beer, mac and cheese, or water, then tap that like button to let me know. Let's dive into this barbecue tour. But first, I'll give some background on Kansas City style barbecue because apparently it's a big deal. The Kansas City metropolitan area has more than 100 barbecue restaurants, and a number of them are nationally renowned. Kansas City style barbecue started from a guy named Henry Perry in the early 1900s and is recognized by its style of slowly smoked meat. Henry Perry was originally from the Memphis area and started serving barbecue in 1908. Kansas City and Memphis barbecue styles are very similar, although Kansas City tends to use more sauce and a wider variety of meats like pork, beef, chicken, turkey, lamb, sausage, and sometimes even fish. The most in-demand kind of meat may be the burnt ends, which is the crusty, fatty, flavorful meat cut from the point of a smoked beef brisket. Kansas City barbecue is also known for its many side dishes, including a unique style of baked beans, French fries, coleslaw, and other southern food staples. Kansas City barbecue is rubbed with spices, slowly smoked over a variety of woods, and served with a thick tomato paste barbecue sauce, which is an integral part of KC style barbecue. Most local restaurants and sauce companies offer several varieties with sweet, spicy, and tangy flavor profiles, but the staple sauce tends to be both sweet and spicy. The area is also home to several large barbecue cooking contests, notably the Great Lenexa Barbecue Battle and the American Royal World Series of Barbecue, the largest barbecue competition in the world. Enough of this talking, let's start to eat. We're going to be doing our first stop on our barbecue tour, and we're going to Joe's. With the COVID guidelines, we're only able to take off our masks when we're actively taking a bite. So when we get inside, I won't be doing a lot of talking videos, but I will be trying to show you the food and what it looks like. Joe's Kansas City barbecue started when Jeff Staney went to the Great Lenexa Barbecue Battle and was inspired to start cooking his own food in 1991. Joe's has since earned a lot of recognition, with celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain listed Joe's original KC location as one of 13 places you must eat before you die. Men's Health magazine named it America's manliest restaurant. Joe's was featured on season 3 of Man vs. Food in August 2010. It was also named Kansas City's best barbecue by Zagat. We just left, and the process is kind of crazy because we waited in line for about an hour, but once you order, you get your food really quickly and you're able to eat. When you think about it, when you go to most restaurants, it may take you about an hour to get in, eat, and then back out, but the process of just having to stand in line for 55 minutes of that was pretty terrible. But overall, the food was really good. I thought that the sauce had a good spice and flavor to it. And what did you think?
It's pretty good. I would eat it again if it were brought to me.
We both liked it, and it was really good. We wouldn't probably want to stand in line for an hour again, but we're on to the next place. We're on our way to barbecue stop number 2. The place we're going is Q39, and it doesn't have a lot of the accolades as some of the other places that we're going, but it does have a loyal following and is growing in popularity in the Kansas City area. Oops, I was wrong. They've won a lot of awards. Q39 is one of the newer restaurants, having been opened in 2014, but as I mentioned, it is quickly growing a name as one of the best barbecue places in Kansas City. While we were there, we got the certified Angus beef brisket, which was a combination of sliced smoked brisket and burnt ends. There's no better way than to wash down all that beef with a Boulevard beer and some dropped donuts. Q39 had really good food. We really liked the sauce, and stick around to see how it compares to Joe's and the rest of them. And now it's time for barbecue place number 3, Jack Stack's Barbecue. Fiorella's Jack Stack Barbecue has been featured on the Food Network and the History Channel and has been rated as among the best barbecue in the United States by several national organizations and magazines. Most notably, the Zagat survey has named it the #1 barbecue house in the country. Well, here we got the burnt ends, pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, and obviously that flight of local whiskeys. The Jack Stack review. I thought that the burnt ends were better at Q39. I thought the pulled pork, macaroni and cheese was pretty good. What did you feel about it?
Yeah, the pulled pork here at Jack Stack, I liked it better than at Joe's, but I think that the barbecue sauce at Q39 last night was better than here.
Yes. We've come to the last stop on our barbecue tour to probably the most iconic, which is Arthur Bryant's. Arthur Bryant's brother worked for Henry Perry and got him in the barbecue game and took over his brother's restaurant in 1946. In April 1972, Kansas City native Calvin Trillin wrote an article in Playboy proclaiming Bryant's to be the best restaurant on the planet. Even with this newfound fame, Bryant did not change the restaurant's very simple decor, which consisted of fluorescent lighting, Formica tables, and 5-gallon jars of sauce displayed in the windows. Even as presidents Harry Truman, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan stopped by. We just left Arthur Bryant's, and it's probably the most authentic place we went to, but probably also my least favorite. And how'd you feel about it?
I would agree with it was the most authentic with their menu and just the look of it, but it was not my favorite.
If I had to rank the restaurants, then I would say that Joe's and Q39 were a tie for me because I liked the sandwich better at Joe's, but the sauce and the experience at Q39, especially because I didn't have to stand in line for an hour. But with either of those two restaurants, you can't go wrong. The place that I put in third would be Jack Stack, and the last place would be Arthur Bryant's. These are all just my opinions, and you may have a totally different experience, so you might as well check them out for yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better idea of where to get the best barbecue in Kansas City. And if you guys are looking for other travel videos, then you can click on my channel, or if you're looking for travel articles, there's a link down in the description. If you guys want to be around for when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.